Hey there, welcome to Healthy TV episode number 71. I'm your host, Dr. John McPhee, and on today's show, we're talking about the sitting antidote. If you sit for your job, you're definitely going to want to watch this episode. I'm going to cover a 3-minute exercise program that you can use right at your desk, which can not only help you feel better, but it can literally add years to your life. Did you know that Canadians actually sit more than 8 hours a day on average? Even kids over the age of 7, 8 years old are sitting about 8 hours a day. And that doesn't even count the amount of sitting that we do, say driving or sitting on the toilet or those other kind of more simple applications of sitting. So it's a big deal. We do a lot of sitting, and short story, our bodies are just not designed to sit in the chairs as we've developed them. Yep, I know it feels more comfortable to sit than it does to stand, but actually it's pretty detrimental to your body, both structurally and then physiologically, like what's actually happening inside. We know that individuals who sit for that 8-10 hours a day, they're likely to develop more chronic health problems like diabetes, obesity, even cancer, heart disease, and then that does not to mention all the kind of pain syndromes, chronic low back pain, neck pain, headaches, those kinds of things. And in fact, there's a recent study that's come out that shows that individuals who sit more than 6 hours a day have a much higher risk of early death. Okay, so when we think about the amount of sitting that we're doing, it's really important. The most important factor is introducing more movement throughout your day. So just getting up and moving around. And that's why this month in the practice, we're running a challenge. Every 20 minutes, get up and move. Okay, and even if it's just for 2 or 3 minutes, this exercise program I'm going to share with you today would be perfect for you to add in. It takes so little time, and it can literally improve your health in a whole bunch of ways that you can't even imagine right now. So I'm going to flip over to that the exercise program, and I want you to just watch it for the first time and then make a point, commit to doing it tomorrow at your desk. Get your colleagues involved. If you'd like, I'm certainly happy to come in and even run like a little workshop with your colleagues. Just to send me a message, and I'm happy to set that up with you. And so let me know how this goes. I'd love to hear if you've started putting into practice what you notice. All right, have a great weekend.
So starting with chin tuck and poke. So you're going to draw the chin in all the way into the neck and then poke the chin out. This one I want you to make sure you stay within that pain-free range, but really try and tuck the chin in closer each time. So you see from the side here, I'm really trying to draw the chin in. My head is translating back, and we're going to do this 10 times. Next up is looking up and looking down. We're going to do this always with that chin tuck position. So you'll notice I'm really focused on tucking the chin, and that's activating those muscles in the neck, those deep core muscles in the neck. And again, 10 reps. The next one is chest openers. We're going to round the shoulders in and then open up. You can't see my hands, but I'm actually rolling them inward and then rolling them outward so that we get that nice opening of the chest. You can see the amount of movement in my shoulders here and in the spine. Really the focus is on getting that spine opening up, getting the chest through. Good, and again, 10 reps. Next thing we're going to do similar to that is the hip thrust. So I want you to get your hands actually on your buttock, so a little bit different position than how I have my hands situated. Fingertips on the buttock, and I want you to squeeze your glutes. That's actually what's going to push the pelvis forward. Okay. If you want to do an advanced version of this, then you can put your hands overhead, raise them up overhead, and that just makes it a little bit more challenging. If you've got any issues with low back, then I would avoid that one. Next one up here is the hip circles, nice and slow. And again, I want you to think of squeezing the glutes all the way through this, particularly through when you're going out to the front from side to side. We're going to do 5 in each direction. I'll just show you from the side here just so you can see the degree of movement from forward to back. Imagine you're using a hula hoop. It would be a good visualization. Hula hoop in slow motion. Next one, we're going to grab your chair and just get it set up just so that you're standing right in front of it. And we're going to do squats. So really just squatting down, touching your bum to your chair and coming back up. Don't worry too much about your form. The best cue to give you is just to drive your knees out, keep your chest up. So here's a picture from the side. Now, if you're a little bit apprehensive about this one, just draw your chair up a little bit higher so that the target is a little bit higher. It's more about just getting in the habit of doing this movement, not so much about, the depth. Next one up here, we're going to do some lunges. So I want you to step forward and to the side a little bit. Watch your balance, like I almost lost my balance there. And really what we need to focus on is dropping the knees straight to the floor, and you should feel this in the front part of the thigh of the back leg. A little bit more advanced here, you can get your hands overhead. That will help to open up that hip even more. Again, 5 on each side. Here's one from the side. You can see that I'm just dropping that back knee just straight down to the floor, keeping up on the toe for that back leg.
All right, there you have it. 7 simple movements that can really help to protect your spine, wake your brain up, and really help to reduce the risk of all that sitting that you're unfortunately having to do at your workplace. Now, if any of those do create any aches or pains, certainly you want to let me know, because that means there's some underlying distortion going on, and we want to make sure we can identify specifically what is the core problem at play. So simply follow up by email, and I'll help to navigate that with you. Okay. Any other questions in general, feel free to reach out to me at any time. I'm always happy to help. All right, so I look forward to hearing from you soon.